Welcome. This again is another add-on video to your probability with the word and. So I wanted to focus a little bit more on the marble problems because sometimes it says replace and sometimes it says not replace. So I'm going to show you the difference between the two. This problem says that with our 30 red, 12 yellow, 8 green, and 5 blue marbles, I want the probability of 1 red, 1 yellow, and 1 blue if I am replacing these marbles. So when we look at this, we got to start with the probability of a red. We see there's 30 red. Just a minute here. So there's 30 red. And when we add all these up, that would be out of 55. Now, if we are replacing this back, that means I would have assumed I pulled out a red, but I put that red back in. So then there's 12 yellows. Again, out of 55. That total did not change because we put the original in. And again, I took this one and put it back in. And now I'm looking at the 1 blue. So there is 5 blue out of 55. Now, because I'm talking about more than one object, that is why I'm multiplying these things instead of adding them. And when I multiply it out, it should give me a fraction of 72 over 6,655. Now, here's the difference when you change the word replace to not replaced. When we don't replace it, that means I'm still going to have the same first fraction of the 30 out of 55 because we start off at the very beginning. There's 30 red marbles with 55. But now I'm going to assume that I pulled out a red. So there's one less red in there, which means there's one less total marbles. So again, there's still 12 yellows. But now there's not 55 marbles, there's now 54 marbles. And now I'm going to assume that I pulled out that yellow, so there's now one less yellow in there, which means there's another less in the total. With the blues, I still have 5 blues because I haven't pulled out a blue yet, but I don't have 54 marbles in there, I now have 53. So make sure that when it is a dependent event, that means we did not replace these, which means our total on bottom keeps changing, and sometimes the one on top as well. But remember, you're only pulling one marble out at a time. So when we multiply these, we end up with a reduced fraction of 20 over 1,749. Hope this helps.